What's going on, my little piglets? It's your BFF Pork Chop here, and I'm coming at you with another installment, another entry of the June Vlog Challenge. It is June 4th, 2020. Happy National Hug Your Cat Day. So if you got your cat with you while you're watching this video, give him a little squeeze, give him a little hug, give him a handshake, whatever you do with your cat, and just know that it's National Hug Your Cat Day. So there you go, which is very fitting because if you have me on Snapchat, I actually took a picture with the new kitten Morty today. And for those of you that are wondering, yes, he was named after Morty off Rick and Morty. So there you go. Worked for the first time in what feels like forever. Worked both jobs today. And by forever, I mean at least a month. Almost a month. Close to a month. And it was hard. Because I got tired about halfway through my first shift, and then even when I went home during my lunch break for the wholesaler, I was still, I didn't take a nap, which I probably should have, because I was so hungry that I just ate and watched Not the Expert with the Death Valley State Dingoes in the national championship video instead of taking a nap. And I honestly regret that, but I'm glad that I didn't take a nap, which means I'm going to sleep really well when I get home tonight, because I didn't sleep very good last night. And it's weird because it was right in the middle of a rainstorm, and I usually I'm zonked out. The rain actually like calms me. It actually makes me feel good. But nah, I kept waking up every hour, every couple hours, and it just for minutes at a time. Like I would just lay there for what felt like 10-15 minutes, and then I would eventually kind of pass out a little bit and then wake up again to for no reason. And it was just weird. It was really freaking weird. But I got to the wholesaler this morning, and I think they were happy to see me, not too sure, but they're like, hey, do you want to go out of town today? One of our drivers is not going to make it, and we need somebody to go out of town. And I was like, yeah, after being trapped in my freaking house for almost a month, yeah, going out of town, that sounds fantastic. That sounds very rewarding. And so I even texted my wife. I was like, I get to go out of town today. And she's like, how do you feel about that? And I was like, I'm actually a little excited about it. And she's like, really? She said, I thought you really didn't like going out of town. And I was like, well, I mean, after being cooped up for a month, yeah, it's a nice change of pace. It's very rewarding. She's like, oh, well, I guess when you think of it that way. I'm like, yeah. So I went just a couple hours out of town and came back and got back about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, went on my lunch break, came back about 2:15 or so, and then I worked till 5, came home, did a load of laundry, and then took the dogs for a walk, and then went to Pizza Planet and worked tonight. And people are still tipping well. It makes me very happy that people are still tipping their delivery drivers nicely, because I did the same when I was in quarantine. When I would get DoorDash or this local app called Texas To Go, which a good friend of mine is running. She's like the regional manager of Texas To Go, and it's a good app. It's like DoorDash, except it's got more local shops than anything. It still has the national chains. I think it still has Sonic and stuff like that, but it has more local chains than I think DoorDash does. And of course, I would tip my delivery drivers at least 20%. That's my rule, is at least 20%. And yeah, so it got a little expensive, but you know what? You still tip your delivery drivers, man. They're providing a service, so you tip them, and you tip them like there's no tomorrow. But needless to say, I am just, like I said, glad that people are still tipping, because I made pretty good money tonight, and it was my first night back, and I didn't really miss a beat at either jobs today. I was actually very excited, and I also found out it looked like, I don't know if it was false hope or what, but it looked like that Boost Mobile increased their freaking, I don't know if they increased their range or what, but most of the towns that I had like a 1X in a month ago, I now have a LTE like across. I think one town I got 1X, and then the rest of it seemed like it was LTE. I was able to listen to my podcast just fine. I was able to listen to music just fine. I was able to text my wife back. I was able to even get on Facebook at one point when I stopped at one of the convenience stores to take a potty break. So I was even able to get on Facebook, which some of these small towns, I'm never able to do that. But yeah, like I said, I took the dogs for a walk, but it was very short today because they just recently redid the roads in my neighborhood, going east to west, or west to east, east to west, whatever. And they're probably going to go north to south next, obviously. But so like every side road that was on my block had brand new tar and gravel and everything like that. So I was kind of worried that because it's pretty fresh. It's been a couple of days at least, but I was still worried that if Chandler or Ami were to step on the tar, that they would get stuck. Kind of like if it was just like quicksand or something like that, or just like in Nightmare on Elm Street when Nancy's trying to go up the stairs and she can't because she's stuck in the muck. That's kind of how I felt like that was going to happen to the dogs, and I'm like, I can't have this happen right now because I got to be at work in about 30 minutes. But yeah, so I still walked them around the block, listened to part of a Cowboys podcast called Locked In Cowboys. They were talking about the defensive line, and yeah, I'm just really freaking excited about the Cowboys this year, man. Our defense has increased, our offense has increased. We got a better coaching staff. Play caller is just the same as last year, but I think that we upgraded in almost every facet of the game, and I'm excited to see where these Cowboys land this year. A lot of projections have us winning the division. Some people are still on the Philadelphia Eagles bandwagon, which I'm like, why? But I just think overall, like in that division, the Cowboys have a better roster. But that's not up to me. That's just my opinion. I did hear, however, I think there's a vote with the players tomorrow, but that looked just like my cat, and I freaked out. That looked like Cass, but I saw the tail, and I'm like, oh, never mind, that one has a tail. But it's looking like the NBA season is going to resume late next month. It went to a vote that the owners approved of, 29-1. The freaking Pacers didn't like it. Everybody else liked it. I was like, okay, that's weird. You could have been unanimous, but no, I guess you decided to be a bird of your own feather, and sometimes that shit don't fly, like a penguin. So I was kind of like puzzled by that. I was like, really? Like, everybody else but the Pacers were like, yeah, that sounds awesome. And the Pacers are like, hell no. Probably because they're not even going to be in the tournament, I don't believe. I think they're actually one of the teams on the outside looking in, because the new playoff system is there's going to be 22 teams, and there's going to be a handful of games that are like play-in games to get seeding. And the seeding is going to be kind of like a March Madness. It seems like they're going to take like the highest seed and the lowest seed to go against each other, and so on and so forth. Which that means my Lakers have a good chance of being very, very, very high seeded, and I'm okay with that. Before the season kind of got canceled, so to speak, quote unquote, because of COVID. Sorry, I'm gonna drop my first F-bomb during this. Fuck you, COVID. First and last F-bomb I'm going to drop there. But, yeah, I was not happy because my Lakers were actually doing stuff. Like, they were actually could have, if the season continued like it usually does, my Lakers would be probably in the championship right about now. That's how good I think we were doing. We were going to do it for Kobe. We were going to do it for the city of LA. We were going to do it for just everybody that to prove that we can do it. And I was kind of sad when the season got canceled, like I said, quote unquote. But it's looking like we're going to get a little bit of a redemption. The only thing that I'm kind of like, oh, wow, that sucks, is the turnaround on this thing, man, because this is supposed to go until like October 20, or like October 15th or something like that. And then free agency starts like on the October 21st. October 18th, I believe. And then the draft is October 21st. And then everybody has to report by November 11th or something like that. And apparently the 2020-2021 season is going to start like as early as like December 1st. So that turnaround is like, woof. You go from like late October to December and you're already from one season to another. Now that just, wow, that blows my mind, man. But I mean, if it happens, it happens. One thing I'm very upset about is MLB. The players are not accepting any of these scenarios. I did hear about the 82-game season. I thought that sounded great. I heard as low as 50 games, and some of the players are like, absolutely not. We're not going to play 50 games. What's the point of having a season? And I just want baseball back. NBA took a giant leap forward. I want NBA back, and that looks like that's going to happen here pretty quickly. And crossing my fingers here, it looks like that the NFL is not going to be affected at all with this COVID shit. So, like I said, fingers crossed on that. Fingers crossed, because if the NBA can get their act together, then there's no reason that the NFL can start on time. And I hope that the NFL starts on time, because, man, I miss sports so bad. Team sports. I know that UFC is doing their thing, and God bless them. I'm glad that they were like the first sport to like come back after all this pandemic. I just miss sports, like I really do. That's one of the first things when I got quarantined for the 2 weeks. I was like, man, it'd be really nice if I can watch like a Rangers game right now, or if I can watch, just, making this up, like Game 3 of the Lakers playoff series right now. But now there's no freaking sports at all. We got to get this resolved, and it seems like that we're taking the next step forward to get everything resolved. So there you have it. I don't really have any much else to talk about today. Just really wanted to talk about my feelings on the NBA season, and the baseball players just need to put their egos aside and realize that there is a bigger picture than just their paycheck, because they're going to have to take a huge pay cut, and if that were to happen, then they would obviously make less money, but it would be for the greater good to get the season rolling. And just do your thing, guys. Just do your thing. You're paid like one of the highest paying professions is obviously a professional baseball player. So it's not like you're going from making millions and millions of dollars a season to minimum wage. Like, it's not going to be like that at all. Just chill. Just chill. All right, guys. Thank y'all so much once again for dropping by. I'm going to go into the house. Got dinner waiting for me and a bed waiting for me, as well as my wife. So I am going to go pass out after I eat, and then start this whole crazy day over again, because I got the same schedule tomorrow as I did today. So thank y'all so much once again for dropping by, and always remember my little piglets. Colin Pork Chop loves y'all the most, so y'all take it easy, guys, and I'll see y'all next time, which is tomorrow. Like I said, happy National Hug Your Cat Day. Hope you guys had a badass day. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I told you it was going to be late. Bye, guys!